everyone. Hey, good morning, and welcome all you new folks, and welcome back everybody to Loving It on Keto. Harry and I are both sick. Harry's behind me. He's just starting, but we still don't have our results on the big C yet.
I got that great voice I should be singing right now.
You got the low voice.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, Sally says hello. Look at, there she is. She's saying hello, everybody. Yeah, say hi. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, we are doing the Kick Off Your Weight Loss for January challenge in 2022. And today for you all, it's a protein sparing modified fast, high protein, total carbs 10 grams, total fats 30 grams, and move your body, you guys. You don't have to move fast. Just take a walk, move your body. I'm gonna give her something so she will be a good girl, hopefully for us. And you guys, I feel really awful today. I mean, it's like a really bad cold and head. I've been running about 99 to 100 and 101.2 temperature, but I've been taking Tylenol every 4 hours and it has helped. My throat is very sore and very scratchy, coughing, dry coughing up stuff. And I think that's why I hurt right in through here. I think that is from coughing. But this morning I kind of felt nauseous. That's gone away. I had tea and dry toast, and that's kind of gone away. But you guys, I am making myself some chicken bone broth. Chicken broth for the soul. Yes, indeed. So I have always a sack in my freezer, and I put chicken bones in it. Chicken wings, chicken bones, chicken pieces, chicken skin, chicken juice. I put it in here 4 times just like this. So what I've got here is, I don't have an Instant Pot. I have the Power Pressure Cooker XL. And I am going to fill it. Gotta find my fill line. Oh, some of these are on top of the one bag. My one bag split, so I had to put it inside of another bag. And you guys will see something interesting in here. What are these? These are crushed eggshells. And I'll tell you why I put
because they come from a chicken.
No, crushed eggshells. The membrane, that white part that we try to get off of our eggs, is collagen. It's 100% pure collagen. So by putting it in here, I'm gonna leach the calcium. I'm gonna leach that collagen out. So I'm gonna take this. I know it doesn't look good, but that is full of yummy goodness.
Oh yeah.
And healthy yummy goodness. I'm putting my bones in. Making sure I get down to the bottom, because I take the rotisserie chicken broth. I just save it all.
Yeah. I feel like I should be on. This is me, Chive Tarragon on mic.
You like that name, Chive Tarragon?
Oh yeah, it's great.
You're
well,
so cute.
It's food.
Yes, it is. Here's some more in
Chives.
there. There's a piece stuck in there. There we go. So let me put this in the trash, babe. Watch out, Sally's right underneath you. Actually, I'm gonna put that inside of a bag, so I'll just set it right there. I don't wanna put it, we have cats next door, and if they smell my trash can, so I try to keep stuff out. So, over the holidays, we had crudité, we had carrots and celery for people to eat. When they went home, I stuck them.
Your phone.
Hold, please. Sorry, folks, my work called. They needed some information from me, even though I'm home, so I had to get that for them. We have a large invoice that's due, and I had to give them the information to where to go to get it. Anyway, after we have a family event or Christmas or, the holidays, and there's crudité left, I just shove it all in a bag. I don't even chop it. I don't do anything specific to it. I just put it in a bag.
Crudité.
Then I can come back and grab just a handful of carrots and throw it in just for some flavor. I'm not going to be eating the carrots. It's just going to give it some good flavor.
She throws them in.
I throw them in. I'm going to get some celery. I'm going to do the same. You know, break them up however you want to do that. And then I've got some onion that I had cut for my stuffing.
She's got
so
onion.
I'm just going to put some onion in. I'm just going to take a hunk of onion and throw that right there, so that it gives it some flavor, because we are going to be drinking plain broth. Yes, we are. So then I'll just put this all back in the freezer. Now you guys can buy chopped onions, carrots, celery. I believe you can in some stores. They already have it done for you. But I just find I don't want to waste this kind of stuff. And if I put it in a Ziploc bag, then I can get in and out of it without having to even defrost it, and it works really, really well. Now, I like pepper, but I'm not gonna grind it up. I'm just gonna take some peppercorns, whole peppercorns, about a teaspoon, throw them in. I'm gonna put in, I have a lot of dried goods because I have found I'm tired of throwing away my vegetables. Here, I have some sliced garlic up here that is dehydrated. And then anytime I need garlic in a soup or something where it doesn't have to be plump and juicy, it can be dehydrated, I just use it. And I'm going to put in some garlic. Just some garlic in there, a couple cloves worth. And I think we have these on our website. This is Mother Earth products. You can get this on Amazon. I think we have a link to it. I've got dried onions, dried celery. I've got all the good stuff in dried format.
You got all kinds of
anytime I
links.
need it, or if I'm sick like I am right now, I don't have to go to the store and buy it. I also have wild mushroom fungi medley. Let me show you that. I get this on Amazon as well. It's wild mushroom medley, and I think we have a link to that as well. And then I just grab a couple of these mushrooms and just break them up, throw them in. There's all kinds. I love this is a fungus right here, this black, and it is delicious. I'll sit in here and start picking this stuff out, but mushroom is very, very nutritional and very healthy when you have a cold or the flu. So I'm putting some mushrooms in, and I'm just leaving that in there. Oh, there's a good one. Is that a morel? I think a morel mushroom. They've got all kinds in there, and it just stays nice until I need it, and I don't have to worry about it. Put in what you like vegetable-wise. Some people just want pure bone broth and salt, and that's fine. I want mine to taste like a delicious soup. So I have got Redmond
too, man.
organic seasoned salt. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons in. And I'm going to put a teaspoon of garlic and onion in here just to help enhance the flavor. I think it enhances the flavor. And these are granules from Costco. So that's California granulated garlic. And this is granulated onion. And then I know in here somewhere I have bay leaf. I love bay leaf. I just have to find the bay leaf. There it is. You don't have to be as picky. You make sure whenever you have bay leaf, you take out all the pieces. You count how many, because bay leaf can cause intestinal issues. I'm just going to put some bay leaf in. And we're going to strain this whole thing and just get the broth out of this, you guys. We're just going to get some delicious, nutritious broth. Now, I use distilled water. The reason I use distilled water is the distilling process takes everything out. It demineralizes. It takes everything out of the water. It is just water with no mineralization, no salts in it, no chemicals from the chemical process purification. It's pure. But what that does is when you pour it in here, it can leach the minerals out of the bones and the vegetables. That's why you're not supposed to drink distilled water, because it can leach minerals from your body. It can take the minerals that are in your, that you've just ingested out of your intestines and out of your bones. So you don't want to be drinking it plain. But what we're doing is we're going to remineralize the water, and this helps pull the minerals out of the bones, which is really cool, because you guys will see when I'm done with this, you can smash the bones between your two little fingers. They just break away, don't they, Harry?
Yep.
It totally just takes everything out of the bones, which is fabulous. I'm going to make sure I have it up, almost up to the top. Here's the bone line. I mean, the
fill line.
The fill line is up here, but I don't want to fill it all the way to the top. I want to give it a little bit of room so that it can pressurize. But that's how I like to make my bone broth. And I will save beef bones. You can buy lovely marrow bones that have been sawed in half and put them under the broiler for a few minutes and get them browned and get that bone marrow a little bit browner so it gives that delicious flavor. But this is going to be so delicious and nutritious and hearty for Harry and I. And then I don't have to spend $8.99 on bone broth. And you want to make sure it's locked. And now what I want to do is plug it in. And I want to cook this for 2 hours. And I use the canning process. I use my canning, and then I use time adjustment. And I cook it for 2 hours, you guys. And I let it slowly release until it is totally done. Then I let it sit for about 30 minutes in the broth after it's just all cooked, just to let those bones start dissolving and fall apart so that bone marrow is exposed. This literally pulls all the cartilage off the end of every single chicken bone. It really does. It's like it melts it away. And when you guys see the bone broth the next day, it's like Jello. It's so thick with collagen and gelatin and all the good stuff, and it's so delicious. It really is. Anyway, you guys, that's what I'm doing for this. Now what I'm going to do is I took out a pork loin that has to be cooked. So, I've got a pork loin that I need to cook, but I want to come back to everybody because I want to share what we had to eat yesterday with everyone, knowing that we are sick. We are on Tylenol every 4 hours. Harry's taking pain medicine and Tylenol. So everything that you eat the day before and sometimes 2 days prior, if you're sick, if you have inflammation, all those can have a direct effect on your weight loss. Sorry. My throat is so tickly. I'm trying to keep from coughing. Anyway, I want to share, yesterday we had the same thing. We had high protein bread and jam and tea. Harry had coffee. I had tea. I like green tea when I'm sick. We had keto chow shake. We had a gingerbread keto chow shake. I just wasn't hungry, but I wanted the vitamins and minerals and the nutrition. So keto chow was a great option for us when we're sick. I had 2 slices of protein bread and made a bologna and cheese sandwich for us. And it was really delicious, you guys. Whole Foods has a uncured bologna. It's beef. If you guys, it's healthy and clean for bologna, and it was delicious, wasn't it, Harry?
Yeah, I like my bologna sandwiches.
Then we had another keto chow shake for dinner, And then after we closed out the video yesterday, I wanted some eggs. I just felt like I needed some eggs, so I just fried up some eggs in 2 tablespoons of butter. We each had 3 eggs because I suddenly got hungry last night. And when you are hungry and you are sick, please feed your body.
Oh, God, yeah.
Please feed your body.
Got to.
You know, I know what it says on my calendar, but you need to feed your body when you're sick. Your body will give you the signal of what you need to do for it. And that's another reason why I've made my bone broth. So I went down 1 8/10. I was up all night long using the bathroom. Harry went up 1 6/10.
Well, I'm taking a lot of pills.
You are. And I know that has an effect on him. Today he also had a very weird bad headache last night. We checked his blood pressure, we checked his oxygen, but it was different than he normally gets. Well, you get a headache with it. I have got a headache with this and a sinus headache. Pressure, headache. My head feels bigger than it normally is. Yes, indeed. I feel like my head is this big and very heavy. My head feels very heavy.
I blew up your head yesterday.
I know. So anyway, you guys, I am gonna get this pork loin ready, and then I'll share that with everybody in just a second. Okay, I've got a 3.5 pound pork loin, nice big piece, and I'm gonna put some of this Simple Girl barbecue seasoning that Melanie Hine from Princess Ninja and Keto sent to me when she did my resin peacocks that I commissioned for her. She sent me this as a gift and to try it. It's one of her favorites. It's extremely clean really ingredients. Anyway, I'm gonna liberally sprinkle my pork loin with this. This is delicious. Lots of flavor. And thank you again, Melanie, for the gift. I truly appreciate it. I love it. Harry and I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm going to put some organic seasoned salt, Redmond organic seasoned salt. You guys can get a 15% discount on your seasoned salt by going in the description below for Redmond. We have that down there for everybody. We love it. Now I'm going to put this in my air fryer. Ooh, man, is it heavy. I'm going to cook it 370. I'm going to do 15 minutes on this side, and then I'm going to keep going and see. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to season the other side, and we'll keep cooking it until I have an internal temperature. And I can't remember off the top of my head what pork internal temperature is. Pork internal temperature is 160 degrees Fahrenheit or 71 degrees Celsius. And we'll be testing that. And we'll come back when I've got bone broth and when I've got pork loin, everybody. Okay, everybody, I got a loaf of bread in the oven because Harry and I are going to need more bread. We seem to be eating more bread than normal because I think it just tastes good. It goes down easy. You can just toast it, have it with some tea. Anyway, I have that in the oven. This has 55 more minutes to go, and my pork loin roast is done. So I'm going to take it out. I temped it. This thing was heavy. And that is done. That is absolutely beautiful. So we'll have this for several days, won't we, Harry?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to let that meat rest for about 20 minutes. Harry and I are a little bit hungry. We'll probably either have some pork loin roast or we'll have a sandwich. I've got turkey meat that I bought at Whole Foods from the deli. They cooked the turkey breasts, so it was cooked on site. And I have some bologna. We have a little bit of this bread left, and then I've got a loaf in there. So I think we're pretty good to go, waiting for my chicken bone broth to be done. But you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and close this out. You guys have seen my bone broth before, how to do that. We'll leave the link, we'll leave that video right here, or it will be at the end for you guys. But it is almost 2 p.m. Matter of fact, it just hit almost 2 p.m. and I'm very tired, and Harry's tired, and we're cold, and I think we're gonna try to take a long nap after we eat something, take our second dose of Tylenol. I'm gonna go ahead and close out. Let me get this for the day. Tomorrow is a carnivore day, or a BBBE, which is beef, bacon, butter, and eggs day. No carbs. Keep it simple. Do resistance training or lift some weights. I got the pork loin for tomorrow, and we've got chicken bone broth for tomorrow, and I've got my bread for tomorrow. So we're ready for a carnivore day. Yes, we are. We have not gotten our results back for the big C. I'm waiting for that, and I will let everybody know where we are with that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and close out the video for today. Anyway, everybody, please remember to like, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. We'll see you right here, God willing, tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Oh, Sally came to say goodnight. Can you say goodnight?
She got her cue.
Say goodnight. Are you going to say goodnight?
This is not night.
Good girl. That was it.
Yeah.
That was her way of saying goodnight, you guys. She decided that's how she says goodnight.
And she dips her head and makes a little sneezy thing.
I can't ever get this carnivore dog open. Chicken's her favorite, besides the liver. Okay, there you go. She's such a cutie pie. Yeah, she likes chicken jerky treats. Goodbye, everybody.